Hi, I'm Norwegian teacher Karin, and this is a video about how to get to know Norwegians. First, if you have children under the age of 3, at least in Oslo we have something called Åpen barnehage. That's open kindergarten. It's for every children under the age of 3 that does not have a regular daycare barnehage place yet, where you can go for free. It's open like once or twice a week, and you can come with your children, and there are mothers there, and people talk because you sit on the floor with your kids and you're like, oh, how old is she, and she is so pretty, oh yeah. So that is absolutely something you should try if you have children. If you are religious, if you are Christian, the easiest way ever, I think, is to just join a church, because at very many churches they have like afternoon, like coffee and snacks, and well, at least my experience with going to church, people are always very welcoming, trying to say hello to the new people, and I think that's a good place to start if you're a Christian. If you are any other sort of religious, I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry. I will try to maybe find out for another video. Okay? I have to talk to some people. Football. If you're into football, that's an easy in, because football is part of our culture. Lots of jobs have what they call bedriftsfotball. So your work team plays football against another work team, and then you win and stuff. So football is a great way to get to know your colleagues if you have a job. If you don't have a job, there are other football teams you can probably look up. Search football, how to join football or something, and go to like a pub and watch some football and talk to the people that cheers for the same team as you or something like that. That's a good thing. Another good thing is drinking beer, because Norwegians love beer. It costs a fortune out, that is true, and you have to save up a lot of money if you're going for this tactic. But if you have a work, there's often something called like a Friday beer or lønningspils. Usually that's like payment beer, because usually the Friday after you get your payment, people go out for lønningspils and then join them and drink some beers, and if you don't like beer, order a Coke. I don't know, but then you can get to know people on a more like not worky formal type of way, and that's very smart. If you don't have a job, then it's very hard. If you're an exchange student, join sports, that's very smart, or like join some activities. There's always like activities that you can join, and parties and stuff. There's lots, so long since I've been a student. And if you're good at skiing, well, I'm not good at skiing, but people do ski. Yep. Oh, yeah. Where you live. Okay, Norwegians tend to have all kinds of like happenings in their like housing areas. Boretslag. Like where I live, we have like 5 houses here and a little bit of grass and a park in the middle. So now when it's going to be Christmas, we're going to have like this felles together. We're going to light the Christmas tree, and there's going to be some gløgg and some pepperkaker, and everyone's going to have a nice time, and you can say hello to your neighbors. And that's good. Do those things when they are happening in your Boretslag or where you live. Also, we have Dugnad. Okay, so that's when all the people in your Boretslag get together to do like garden work, or like painting or washing or fixing where you live so it looks nice. That is often something Boretslag does, And there you can, like, when people see that you help out and you're like a part of the community, then that's a good place to find people to say hello to, and that's very good. And if you move here and if you have children that go to kindergarten or go to school, there are like, then isn't that like an easy in? I feel when you see people in the hall in the kindergarten, and then the kindergarten have like Fallfest or Santa Claus fest, Nissefest, Höstfest, mother's coffee and daddy's afternoon tea. I don't know, all sort of like happening with the parents and the kids, and then you can get to know people that way. Or if your children have very good friends in the kindergarten or at school, you can invite the children with the parents home to you, and then you can like have lunch or just coffee. Norwegians drinks lots of coffee. Invite people for coffee. We drink lots of black coffee. Some take milk and sugar. That's the easiest thing ever. Then you buy just like some cookies at the supermarket. I will write all this in the description so you don't have to remember everything I say, but this is good places to start. I hope this was not too messy. I just really wanted to communicate all the good places to start. The best tips ever is to learn Norwegian, because it's so much easier to be a part of a community when you talk the language that everyone else talks. And if you just talk a little bit of Norwegian, do that. Try the little Norwegian, because people will be amazed that you actually know something, and you can say, jeg kom til Norge for 5 uker siden. And then people will be like, wow, 5 uker, and you already speak Norwegian. Do you see? Learn Norwegian, talk Norwegian, and try to find that common interest that makes it easier to talk to people, because you can't just, it's very hard to, okay, don't just go up and talk to people in Norway on like the train or bus, because that's not what we like. We like common interest, superficial talking about the common interest for a very long time, usually when we're alcohol induced, and then after a while you become friends and can do other stuff, okay? Oh, I know that sounds very, very horrible, but it's true. Yeah, beer and coffee and football and kids. It's very smart. Norwegians are very good with Barselgruppe. That's the baby groups we're put together. Join that, be part of it, don't miss out. And if you don't have Facebook, you need to get it, because that's where we communicate. Yeah, that was many tips. I'm sorry if this was very messy. If you need me to expand on some of these areas, please write me in the comments, and I will try to make a whole video just with the Barselgruppe or the Åpen barnehage if you want. And I will try to make more of these how to get to know Norwegians. Yes, good. Ha det bra.